This is the KS-47 from Palmetto State Armory. It is a hybrid AK-AR, shoots 7.62 by 39, but it's in a nice compact form factor. I love this rifle. You've seen it in several stories here on the channel, but I recently had a problem where it would not fire. In this video, I'm going to tell you how I fixed it. Gavin here from UltimateReloader.com. I love this KS-47 rifle. You've seen this in multiple stories. I did an overview on it. I've been working with Barry's 220 grain bullets to do subsonic loads. It's totally fun to shoot with this suppressor. But I did run into an issue recently where I'd get one round of fire and then click, click, click. And I inspected the cartridge rim and noticed that the primer did not have an indentation on it. You know, if you see a light strike, you know you might have some sort of an issue going on with lubrication or some other problem. But in this case, there was literally nothing on the primer. So what I did was I tore it down and I'll show you what I found. Let's get this rifle taken down. So we're going to start by making sure the rifle is clear. We're going to drop the mag, check our chamber. All looks good there. And then I'm going to take a round of ammunition to push on the pins. First the rear and then the front. These run a little bit stiff, otherwise usually you can just get them by hand. Okay, so I took the bolt out and I noticed something pretty much right away, and that was, if we tap this, I could see the rear base of the firing pin, the back portion, and that looked a little bit suspicious to me. So I took a punch and pushed the pin out and thought to myself, okay, so what happened was the firing pin went back and it skipped by the retention pin. It's kind of an odd thing. So then I took a firing pin from another AR-15 that I had and compared. Let's take a look at some of those numbers. So what we have here is the factory KS-47 firing pin on the left, which I learned is specific to the AR with 7.62 by 39 in terms of the protrusion of the firing pin and the firing pin diameter. And then on the right here, we have a firing pin that I took out of one of my Sharps, 25-45 Sharps AR-15s. Now, right away, we see a huge difference on this flange, the flange that was skipping by that retention clip. So let's see where we were at with the KS-47 factory. 308.5, is that what that said? Let's double check that. 309, 308.5, somewhere in there, okay? And then the Sharps is 372. No wonder I was having a problem. So what I did was, I was going to order another firing pin from Palmetto State Armory, but they were out of stock. So I found Black Rifle Arms has an AR-15 7.62 by 39 optimized firing pin, and I got that. I have not installed this. I have not tried it yet. Let's see what that flange diameter is. It looks like that's 329. Remember, we were at 308 with the factory KS-47 pin. So let's get this Black Rifle Arms firing pin in the KS-47 and see how that's going to do. The installation of the firing pin is real simple. We're just going to kind of drop it in the back here, push it down just a little bit, and then we're going to push the retention clip through. Just like that. And then before I put things together, like a lot of people, I like to run my bolts wet with oil because ARs just tend to like that in general. Just going to smear a little bit more oil on the bolt, kind of in the key places. Okay. Get your hands nice and dirty, right? Makes you feel like you're actually being productive and accomplishing something. Oh yeah, you got to pull forward on the bolt. Put it together like that. Drop the front pin in. Drop the back pin. Okay, we should be ready to go now. So I'm going to load up the magazine. We'll go back out. Hopefully we'll have better results this time. So I've loaded up some rounds of ammunition in this magazine. I'm ready to see if this firing pin fix is going to work. Let's ring some steel. Yeah, looks like that did the trick. If you want to know more information about this firing pin and want to read the full article, first link in the video description. That concludes this video. That means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe with notifications because you're not going to want to miss the content I've got coming up. Also, links down in the video description. I'm on Patreon and I've got Ultimate Reloader shirts at the Ultimate Reloader store. Any support that you show is most appreciated. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, happy shooting and happy reloading.